And Michelle, wow, it's been a rocky road.
One thing that's kept Michelle in the match has been the point that she's made some nasty splits.
Exactly.
She's made some phenomenal spare shots when she's had to. And really, that's what you need to do.
Now, Tiffany Stanbrough, top seed last week, won last week, 2 for 2 from the top seed. How much of an advantage will she have being the only one on the left side?
I'm not really sure right now because she's using a ball she hasn't used all week. She's moved further left than she's had to play. What she feels is, because of all the hook that's in the middle part of the lane, she wants to be left of it and not hit any of it. So she went to a stronger ball, but with a weaker drilling to allow her to get left. Another example, too, of the topography of the lane. You know, it's going to tell you where you have to play, and there's less play on the left, so that surface is a lot more fresh.
This is her second consecutive appearance, and it's the first time she's ever made back-to-back shows. She told us a little while ago. So Michelle Feldman will have her work cut out for her. It looks like Tiffany has a good line to the pocket.
I'd like to wish my father-in-law, Del Ballard Sr., Happy Father's Day.
Detroit and Michelle Feldman. Next week, PWBA hits the halfway mark of the swing as it visits Burlingame, Kentucky for the first time. Tune in at 1 p.m. Eastern for the finals of the Greater Cincinnati Open from the Super Bowl. That's 1 p.m. right here on ESPN. And can this be the same event we've been watching? Both ladies starting with strikes. Yes! 3 in a row now from Michelle Feldman.
Well, we've had some games bowled on the pair. Could have a little carry down. And you know what? Michelle was the first one to move a little right, create herself a little something. And you know what? This is the result.
Tiffany defeated Michelle during the week, 209 to 180. Yeah! And Messenger takes out the 7th pin.
Tiffany coming in just a little light, but sends a Messenger off the side across to hit out the 7.
She's going for back-to-back titles for the first time in her career after winning 2 out of the last 3 events last season. Titles among the finalists. Yeah! And I can't even believe this. We've started with 7 strikes. Michelle Feldman is determined not to be second for the 3rd year in a row in Rockford.
They wanted to prove us wrong. They want to get that 300 on TV.
Yes! And Michelle talked to us a little while ago about some good news she received, basically the ESPYs.
Tell us about it.
Well, I got nominated this week for the Best Bowler Award for the ESPYs, and hopefully I can win this award. So I need everybody to please go to ESPN.com or PWBA.com and vote for me to win.
So you can go to PWBA.com and vote. There's a poll right there on the home page. Be sure you vote. And she is pumped. She wants this both ladies striking.
This is a prime example of how Michelle has matured in her game and in herself. She knows what she's supposed to do. 4 years ago, she probably would have never moved right. She moved right, made the change. This is what's a true champion.
Yeah. And Tiffany's answering the call. The front 5 out of both bowlers.
Prime example of what a little confidence can do for you. Tiffany has the possibility of winning 4 out of the last 7 tournaments. That has got to take you to another level. She's learned more about her game, her equipment, and what she can do.
Oh, it's got to hurry. Oop. If it fell bad. Could have taken the 5-pin out.
Looks like she missed a little left on this shot, got a little bit further out, and the ball quite didn't make it up the hill. Almost got a break on that one. Shaking her head, kicking her foot. She said one thing she did not really do well this week was her spares were iffy. Didn't know whether to throw the strike ball, didn't know whether to throw the spare ball, so she's very glad to get that frame out of the way.
So Michelle Feldman with a high game at 279 has the front 5. Crosses over. Almost Brooklyn, leaving the 3-6.
Oh, boy. This could have got it right.
She said something like, at least you could have gotten it right.
She definitely missed left on that shot. She let us know about it. And especially with Michelle, it's easy to see whether she misses left or right.
Some of the other finishers this week, Rachel Perez has made 3 out of the last 4 cuts. Anne-Marie Dugan always in the top 24. There's Lisa Bishop, 2 of the last 3 shows she's made.
Maxine Nabel coming into her game, had some friends over from Australia this week. And Paulina Alto, one of our international players, over full-time.
Saw Carrie Schwager there in the opportunity, another cut. Michelle leaving the 4-7. Extend a great big hello and a happy Father's Day to all the fathers overseas, and thank them for everything they're doing. And we're being watched on the American Forces Radio and Television Services. It services 179 countries and U.S. ships at sea. Coming up to 4-7. So right now, it's a very close match, a 3-pin match. Tiffany Stanbrough in the lead by 3, looking to win that 2nd consecutive title in a possible 4 out of 7. And Carolyn, you know what that's like.
Another great shot by Tiffany. One thing I can tell you, 2001, great year for me. I became very comfortable with where I was playing, what I was doing with my equipment, and that's what I see out of Tiffany. She's been able to play the same part of the lane. She's been very comfortable. She's learned how to control it. And you know what? That builds your confidence. That's why she's here.
She leads by 3. She could take it to 13 with a strike, and she had that 228 average on this game. Yeah! She still likes this pair.
She went light on this lane last time. Actually got that one still a little left, but this time, ball makes the move, blows the rack. She likes the reaction too.
There's Michelle right back on it. If she gets to the right, she has a good shot.
Michelle's not going to go down without a fight.
Well, she trails by 13 pins. She'll need to strike here to get it back down to 3.
I'd like to wish Lauren Phelps, my and Dell's niece, on a happy high school graduation. Sorry we weren't there, but we were very proud of her.
Oh, going high, 3-6.
Shaking her head, got it in just a little bit. Still not enough hold down the lane. Leaves the 3-6, changes balls.
Okay, she covers that spare, and Michelle Feldman has to be thinking, I can't be second 3 years in a row in the same bowling center. She lost to Liz Johnson in 2001, and in the doubles event with April Ellis last year, they lost to Kendra Gaines and Melissa Brownie.
Well, I'm going to live on the edge here and say that if Michelle were not to win today, it's probably not the last time we're going to see her on the telecast either.
Probably safe with that. The championship round finals of the Pepsi Greater Rockford Classic are being brought to you by the Women's International Bowling Congress, striving for 88 years to identify and fulfill the needs of women bowlers. By BowlersParadise.com, the official online pro shop of the Professional Women's Bowling Association. And by Pepsi, the official soft drink of bowling. Tiffany now up in the 10th frame, and another strike. She has really wrapped up this competition. Just picture perfect every shot.
She bowled very consistent this week. She said she had basically the same look pair to pair. She juggled within 3 balls, and it paid off. She stayed calm, took game after game, and here she is, champion again.
She's glancing over at the score and asking, is it over?
Yep.
Kind of anticlimactic, as she's needed to double last time to win. That's fair and shoots an incredible 266. So Tiffany Stanbrough captures back-to-back titles, both from the top seed position.
That's so.
She gets the Pepsi Greater Rockford Classic. Stay with us.